Shanti. Om Shanti. Every time we remember and connect our intellects and hearts to the Divine Supreme Being, our Father, our spiritual companion, we tie a liberty bond in eternity. So, today Baba reveals some yuktis how to achieve this. 28th of August 2009. The essence. Sweet children, this Brahma is the court of the Satguru. The Satguru is present in the center of this forehead. He is the one who grants you salvation. The Darbar of the Satguru, Virajman in this Brikuti, is the one who grants you Satgati. The question is, from what type of slavery, Gulani, has the Father come to free you, children? The answer is, at this time all the children have become enslaved by nature and by Maya. The Father now frees you from this slavery. Both Maya and nature, Maya and Prakriti, are now causing you distress. Sometimes there are storms, tufan, sometimes there is famine. Later you will become such masters that the whole of nature will become your slave, and there will be no Maya to attack you. Shanti. You sweetest spiritual children understand that Baba is the Supreme Father as well as the Supreme Teacher. He explains to you the secrets of the beginning, the middle, and end of the world. He is also the Supreme Guru. Therefore, this is the court of the Sadguru. There are courts of Gurus. Those are courts of just Gurus, not the Sadguru. They call themselves Shri 108. But Sadguru is not written as part of their titles. They are simply called Gurus, whereas that one is the Sadguru first. He is the Father, then the Teacher, and then the Sadguru. It is the Sadguru who grants salvation. There are no Gurus in the Golden and Silver Ages, because everyone there is in salvation. When the one Sadguru is found, all name and trace of all other Gurus finishes. The Supreme Guru is the Guru of all Gurus. Just as you call him the husband of all husbands, Patioka Pati, so he has been given this title because he is the highest of all. You are sitting here with the Supreme Father. For what purpose? To claim your unlimited inheritance. This is the unlimited inheritance. He is your Father as well as your teacher, and this inheritance is for the new world, the land of immortality, the viceless world. The new world is called the viceless world, whereas the old world is called the vicious world. The golden age is called the temple of Shiva, because it is established by Shiv Baba. The vicious world is established by Ravan. You are now sitting in the court of the Sadguru. Only you children know this. The Father is the ocean of peace. It is only when the Father comes that he can give you your inheritance of peace and show you the path. How can peace be found in the jungles? This is why the example of the queen's necklaces is given. Peace is the garland around the necks of yourselves. Then, when the kingdom of Ravan begins, there is peacelessness. That is called the land of peace and happiness, where there is no question of sorrow. It is the Sadguru who is always praised. You will never have heard such praise of a guru. Only that one Father is the ocean of knowledge. Have you ever heard such praise of a guru? No. None of those gurus can be the purifier of the whole world. Only the incorporeal one, the great unlimited Baba, can be called that. You are now at the confluence age. On the one side there is the impure old world, and on the other side there is the pure new world. There are many gurus in the impure world. Previously you didn't know about the confluence age. The Father now explained that this is the most auspicious confluence age. The Father says the cycle continues to turn. You have to keep it in your intellects that you are all brothers. Therefore, you will surely receive your inheritance from the unlimited Father. No one knows about this. There are many important people in the positions, but they don't know anything. The Father says, I grant salvation to all of you. You have now become sensible. Previously, you didn't know anything. You used to go in front of the deity idols. We are senseless. We have no virtues. Have mercy for us. Rahamkaro. Now, those deity idols have mercy for everyone. They know who is merciful. People even say, Oh God, the Father, have mercy for us. They definitely remember the Father. When any distressing incident takes place, you no longer say this. The Father is the one without an image. Vichitra. He is sitting in front of you. That is why he says Namaste to you. All of you have an image, whereas I am without an image. I never adopt an image. Tell me the name of my image. You will say, Shiv Baba, that's all. I have taken this body on loan, and this the oldest of all shoes. Puraniti Buranidu Chukti. I come and enter this one. This body is not praised. This is an old body. Is he praised because he is adopted? No. The Father say, this one used to be like that, and he will become beautiful again through me. The Father now says, judge whether whatever I tell you is right, and if so, remember what is right. Only listen to that one. Do not listen to anything unrighteous that is called evil. Speak no evil, see no evil. Forget everything you see with those eyes. You now have to return to your home, and you will then go back to your land of happiness. All the rest are as though they are dead. They are here temporarily. Neither will these old bodies remain, nor will this old world exist. We are making effort to go to the new world. This world, history, geography will then repeat. You are claiming your fortune of that kingdom. You know that the Father comes in every cycle and gives you a fortune of the kingdom. You also say that you have claimed your inheritance from him and changed from an ordinary human into Narayan. However, it is not possible for everyone to claim the same status. All are number wise. This is a spiritual university, and it is the spiritual father who is teaching you. Some children also teach. The son of the principal of a school would also get involved in that service. His wife will also start to teach. If their daughter studies well, she too can teach. However, she then goes to another home. It is not the general rule here for a daughter to have a job. To claim a status in the New World depends entirely on the study. People of the world do not know these things. It is written, God speaks. Bhagwan Watch. O children, I am making you into kings of kings. Raja okay Raja. I do not make you into models like those deities. You study and claim that status here. Those people make stone idols to worship them. You study here and you carry that sanskars with you. Then you will go and take bodies to the new world. The world is never really destroyed. Only the ages change: golden age, silver age, copper age, iron age. 16 degrees are reduced to 14 degrees. It is the same world that continues. From new it becomes old. The Father is making you into kings of kings through this study. No one else has the power to teach in this way. He explains to you so clearly, but then, while you are studying, Maya makes you belong to her. Nevertheless, according to how much they study, they will definitely go to heaven. Your income will not disappear. This imperishable knowledge cannot be destroyed. They will come later. Where else could they go? There is only the one shop, at Kihati. They will continue to come when people go to cremation ground. They have create distaste. They have thoughts as, will I have to live this body in this way? Then why should I commit sin? I will die just like that while continuing to sin. They have such thoughts that is known as distaste while in a graveyard. Samsani Vairagya. Although they understand that they will have to take another body, they have no knowledge. Here it is explained to you, children, that at this time you are especially preparing to die because you are only here temporarily. You have to shed your old bodies and go to the new world. The Father says, children, the more you remember me, the more your sins will be cut away. It is the easiest of all, and yet also the most difficult. When you children begin to make effort, you understand that there is a huge battle with Maya. The Father says it is easy, but Maya extinguishes your lamp. There is a story about a wolf Bakavali. Maya the cat extinguishes your lamp. Here all are slaves of Maya. You then make Maya your slave, your ruler. The whole Then Maya says, you are my slave. Then Father says, I have come to free you from that slavery. You will become the masters, and Maya will become the slave. Then will not be the slightest disturbance. This is all fixed in the drama. You say, Baba, Maya causes great distress. Why should she not cause you distress? This is called a battlefield. You try to make Maya your slave, and Maya hits you hard. She harasses you a great deal. She defeats so many of you. She eats up some completely. She swallows them whole. Although you're becoming the masters of heaven, Maya continues to eat you. It is as though some of you are still in her stomach, and just your tails are sticking out. This is all called a bog, a quicksand. Duban, Bangal. So many children are in that bog, they are not able to have the slightest remembrance. There are the examples of the tortoise and the buzzing moth. You can buzz not. Tatwa and Brahmari. You can pass that knowledge to such instincts and make them into something else, into complete angels of heaven from what they are. Although sannyasis also give the example of the buzzing mouth, they don't buzz knowledge and transform anyone. This transformation takes place at the confluence age. This is now the confluence age in which to become Brahmins from Shudras. This is why you are bringing vicious human beings here. Amongst those instincts too, some change into buzzing nuts, some decay, and some remain incomplete. Baba has seen many like that. Here too, when someone study very well, develop the wings of knowledge, Gyan, whereas Maya catches hold of others, half the way, and so they remain weak. These examples relate to the present time. It is a wonder how a buzzing mouth brings an insect and makes it similar to itself. That is the only insect that can make others similar to itself. The other example given is that of a snake. In the Golden Age, you shed one skin and take another. You instantly have a vision that you will now leave that body. The soul leaves and goes and sits in the palace of another womb. There is also the example of a soul in the palace of a womb. Garib Mahal, who did not want to come out. However, the baby definitely has to come out. You children are now at the confluence age. You are becoming elevated through this knowledge. You have been performing devotion for birth after birth. Those who have done the most devotion will come and claim a status number wise, according to their efforts. The entire knowledge is now in your intellects. The knowledge of the scriptures is not really knowledge. That is the path of devotion. You cannot receive salvation on that. To receive salvation means to return home. No one returns home by doing that. The Father himself says, no one attains me through that. Along with the one who teaches you, you also need the one who can take you back with him. The Father has so much concern. The Father only comes once every 5,000 years to teach you. You repeatedly forget that you are souls. Make it very firm that the Father of all souls has come to teach you. This is called spiritual knowledge. The Supreme Spirit, the Supreme Ruhu, gives us Ruhu's knowledge. Sanskars also remain within the soul, whereas the body is destroyed, souls are imperishable. The forehead of Brahma is the court of the Satguru. This is the court of this soul. Then the Satguru also enters this one. This one is called the chariot as well as the court. You children are opening the gates to heaven on the basis of Srimad. The better you study, the higher the status you will claim in the Golden Age. Therefore you should study. The children of a teacher will be very clever. However, it is said that those who have the Ganges flowing by their homes do not have regard for it. Baba has seen how the rubbish of a whole shed is dumped into the Ganges. So then, would you call it the purifier? Just look what the intellects of human beings have become. They decorate 80 idols, they worship them, and then sing them. They also sing a Krishna idol, and that too with great disrespect. In Bengal, they hold the idols down with their feet in order to sing them. There used to be a custom in Bengal that when someone was about to leave his body, he would quickly be taken to the Ganges. There, he would be placed in the water and told to say Hari Hari, to chant the name of God. As they continued to pour the water of the Ganges down his throat, In that way, they could force the life out of his body. It was a wonder. You children now have the full knowledge of ascending and descending in your intellects number wise, according to the efforts you make. To the sweetest beloved long lost now, found children, love, remembrance, and good morning. From the mother, the father, Bapdada. The spiritual fathers say Namaste to the spiritual children, and the spiritual children say Namaste to the spiritual father. The essence of Udharana, the first point. Only listen to what the Father tells you and judge what is right. Only remember what is right. Do not listen to, speak about, or look at unrighteous things. No suna hai, no bolna hai, no dekhna hai. Second, study well and make yourself a king of kings. Rajaon ka Raja. Consider yourself to be only temporarily in that old body and this old world. The blessing, the Vardhan is, may you be a greatly charitable soul who quenches the thirst of souls who are thirsty for the nectar of knowledge. May you be a greatly charitable soul, Mahan Punyatma, who quenches the thirst of our souls, Atmao ki pyas, for who are thirsty for the nectar, who are pyasi for Gyan Amrit, the explanation to quench the thirst of a thirsty person, pyas, of a pyasa, is an act of great charity. When someone doesn't get water, he craves it. In the same way, because of not receiving the nectar of knowledge, Gyanamrit, souls are desperate and experiencing sorrow and faithlessness. Therefore, give them the nectar of knowledge and quench their thirst, just as you make time for your meals because it is necessary. So, it is also necessary to carry out this act of charity. So, you have to make time to take this chance, and only then will you be called a great charitable soul. The slogan is put a full stop to the past and move forward with courage, and you will continue to receive the Father's help. Put a full stop to the past, abindi to the biti, and move forward, आगे बढ़ो, with courage, with Shrimat, and you will continue to receive the Father's help. Babki Mada. Om Shanti. Om Shakti.